Hi, I'm Rich with insideHPC. We're here in Salt Lake City at SC12. I'm here at the Panasas booth with Geoffrey Noer. Jeff, I think why don't we start at the beginning, because some people might not be familiar. Who is Panasas and who do you help?
So for many years, Panasas has been focused on high performance throughput applications for data storage, not only achieving the highest possible performance, but also really focusing in on ease of use and manageability.
So what's new at Panasas? We're standing here next to a new rack, the ActiveStor 14. What's that about?
So as I just said, we've long been focused on throughput applications, but with our latest 5th generation of ActiveStor product, we've actually incorporated flash technology in the way of solid-state drives as a hybrid approach, still with large capacity enterprise SATA. And the net effect of this is really for the first time where we've produced a product that's not only strong at large file throughput, but also small file IOPS, mixed workloads, and a really accelerated namespace, which is very useful for HPC applications of all kinds.
So best of breed. I mean, why not all flash? Isn't that all the goodness you need, or all disk?
So if it were free, all flash would be an excellent application, but of course it's not. And most HPC applications these days are struggling with the growth of data generated and having to store that. And if anything, the data growth is growing faster than hard drive sizes are. So it's very difficult to keep on track with all the data growth. So you have to be very strategic in the way that you use flash. And so we've got Object RAID, which gives our system the ability to place data especially based on what it is. So in ActiveStor 14, if it's file system metadata driving the namespace, store it on the flash. If it's a small file less than 64K in size, put it on the flash. But if it's large file data, then it goes on the SATA disk. So we still have a very good dollar per terabyte story. We haven't completely hurt the economics of the solution, but what we've done is we've used SSD in a way that really makes a big difference in the responsiveness of the system.
Okay, so that sounds complex. Is the system handling all that for me and deciding where things go?
Yeah, it's actually all automatic. You don't need to know about anything at all. But for a typical HPC user, 70% of their files are tiny, but they take up almost no capacity. So by automatically placing all of that on the SSD, we really help them out, but they don't have to actively manage anything.
Okay, well, let's talk some feeds and speeds, because I mean, how big does this scale? I mean, what do the numbers look like?
So we're now up to 83 terabytes per shelf out of a single 4U, and of course that scales linearly just by adding additional units. So you're now looking at over 8 petabytes in a single namespace now, if you scale out to 100 shelves. And we even have a couple of customers with more than that now.
Okay, so let's talk application space, because it seems like this might have sweet spots for certain types of applications. Well, what's the story there, Jeff?
Absolutely. So, of course, you've got your traditional HPC sector applications in government, university environments, research. But then on the commercial side, which is where Panasas is increasingly focused, we actually have a lot of design wins in manufacturing, in genomics, and even in finance. And we also recently announced Hadoop support, which also broadens our application focus to analytics.